Bonjour à tous, bienvenue à la prochaine vidéo. Donc, on y va. Hello everyone, welcome to the next video, and here we go. This time, we're going to draw the bird a little bit, brief sketch on Kraft, much more linear. And I'm using the Kraft, the much more traditional Kraft, which you can buy on the post office for packing, or you can buy in blocks in artistic stores. Donc, on va dessiner aujourd'hui, on va croquer un petit peu l'oiseau, plutôt linéaire avec les lignes. Et j'utilise le papier Kraft qui est vraiment le plus traditionnel. Ça veut dire il n'y a pas aucun relief ni rien, c'est vraiment lisse. Et c'est des papiers que vous pouvez vous procurer dans les magasins des arts, etc. Ils vendent en bloc. Ou vous pouvez aller à un bureau de poste et acheter des papiers pour emballage. C'est plus ou moins la même chose. Donc, on y va. So let's go. We're going to go with the bird. Yeah, so approximately I'm going to kind of try to make less or more sketch, which is kind of corresponding approximately to the bird. Yes. So I have this part, yeah, is the big part, and after this, the kind of beard over there on the top of this head, yes. At the same time, I'm going to a little bit correct certain lines when I see I miss. Donc, je vais essayer comme capter légèrement les oiseaux, plus ou moins, voilà, avec le pic et cette bande noire, voilà, qui va là, ok, plus ou moins. Et à quelque part d'ici, ça commence par là, c'est les coups. Et en dessus, on va avoir à quelque part vraiment cette partie-là, légèrement, n'est-ce pas? Et après, ça va être les parties des poitrines. Maintenant, l'œil se trouve à quelque part ici. Voilà, il n'est pas trop visé parce que tout est noir. Et maintenant, on va avoir à partir là où c'est l'œil, on va avoir ce genre de, voilà, joue ici. So we're going to go kind of, this is kind of, a little bit further kind of looking, yes. There's some more, just a second, it's a little bit kind of stronger there and a little bit much more this way. And over here, it is less or more something of this kind, yeah. So just correct this a little bit much more this way, yeah. Okay, well, less or more. And we go with this. So somewhere here is the neck, yeah. Finish, this goes kind of color, black color there. So we're going to have this kind of form. And over there is going to be the kind of black part, which is going to be the lighter part after this. Yeah, less or more something around those lines. I'm going to just soften the lines because I don't want them to be too strong. Yeah, so just also be careful. Donc, essayez de faire la ligne vraiment très gentiment. OK, pas trop, trop vite ou quoi que ce soit. Donc, on va vraiment essayer de répliquer ça plus ou moins comme on les voit. Donc, ici, ça est partie des plumages encore là. Et ici, c'est les ailes, n'est-ce pas? Donc, à quelque part de cette partie-là, ça commence légèrement, les ailes sont visibles et on va les avoir à quelque part ici, c'est fini là. Donc, voilà. Et d'ici à peu près, on va avoir les restes. Donc, maintenant, si je regarde, donc la tête essentielle, c'est à quelque part là. Donc, le grandeur, à quelque part ici, je vais avoir quoi? La poitrine, n'est-ce pas? Voilà. Donc, ça va être plus ou moins ici. OK. Et il va aller légèrement comme ça. Donc, voilà, plus ou moins dans ce sens. Voilà, à quelque part. Et bien sûr, ici, ça va être les plumages. Voilà, ici. Et on peut avoir légèrement les plumes visibles à l'extérieur là. Les oiseaux vont avoir les vents à quelque part allant ici. So we're gonna have the belly somewhere here, yeah. Well, this a little bit thinner, yeah, somewhere there, kind of, yeah, this is the belly. And the tide is approximately on the middle over there, yeah, on the middle over there. So this is gonna be the plumbing still in the middle of this. So somewhere there I have this kind of leg there, visible, the tide and the leg integrated in the corpus of the bird. So now I see that it's a little bit kind of spreading, yes, the leg over there, yeah. Oops, too black. Yeah, so just kind of go a little bit this way, yeah, that way, yes. And is approximately this size, yeah, this. So somewhere there I'm gonna have what? The part going a little bit this way, so yeah, but this way and a little bit this way, so it's kind of keeps himself on the branch. Et de l'autre côté, on va voir la patte ici. Voilà, ok, visible un peu, voilà, comme ça. Ok, qui garde légèrement cette branche-là, plus ou moins dans cette façon-là, ok. Et maintenant, bien sûr, c'est les tiges sur laquelle ils se trouvent, les oiseaux. Donc, ça va être plus ou moins, oh, pardon, plus ou moins comme ça, là, plus ou moins, n'est-ce pas? Ça va aller dans ce sens. Épaisseur, c'est plus ou moins comme ça, voilà. Ok, plus ou moins comme ça. Ok. Et disons que ça continue à quelque part là. Ok, plus ou moins. On va aller là. On va aller là. Donc, on légèrement faire les parties. Maintenant, je regarde maintenant un peu plus de choses. Donc, maintenant, ce qui n'est pas bon, ici, il faut ajuster cette partie-là. Et bien sûr, là et de là, on va avoir cette poitrine un peu plus exposée là, n'est-ce pas? Les bics vont aller là, quelque part. Ça, c'est là, ça, c'est là. Et de là, on va voir légèrement les parties extérieures. Voilà. Comme ça, plus ou moins. Donc maintenant, so less or more, and over there, we're going to have the tail going less or more that way. Yeah, something around those lines. And it's going to be finished somewhere where is the where are the wings? Yeah, so somewhere there, somewhere there. And now we go the tail. The tail is long like all this body and plus all this body. So somewhere there, yeah, I'm gonna have the tail. So I just try to kind of make it less or more the lines coming from this part. Yeah, and over there you're gonna have this and that, and you have the plumage there. Yeah. So, well, we have this sketch less or more. Donc, nous avons les croquis plus ou moins. Et on va essayer vraiment croquer un petit peu les oiseaux. C'est juste l'arrière de la tête, c'est beaucoup plus ronde. Voilà. OK. Donc, on va toujours vérifier les choses parce que voilà, c'est comme ça, ça. Et ça, c'est légèrement beaucoup plus ronde comme ça. Voilà. Comme ça, comme ça. Voilà. Quelque chose de cette sorte. OK, donc on y va. Je vais commencer par les yeux. Donc, on va avoir les formes vraiment de l'œil ici. On va laisser légèrement quelque chose visible, genre des blics dans l'œil ou quelque chose, oui. Donc, chaque fois que vous dessinez vraiment des photos, donc c'est vous, votre interprétation des photos. Vous n'avez pas besoin d'être concerné sur la perfection. Donc, vous faites ce qu'il vous semble être correct. Voilà. Donc maintenant, d'ici, je vais donner un peu caractère quand, disons, les plumes, n'est-ce pas? Je montre le caractère des plumes, plus ou moins, voilà, ici. OK? Donc, ça va aller à quelque part d'ici, voilà, autour de l'œil, n'est-ce pas, légèrement, n'est-ce pas? Donc, ça va être les parties plus noires ici, à peu près là, on va ressortir l'œil, voilà, donc ça va être comme ça. Et ici, les parties en haut, on va aussi légèrement essayer vraiment de faire les genre des plumes avec les lignes comme ça, peut-être l'œil un peu plus petit, voilà, comme ça, comme ça. So we're going to kind of get this kind of impression of the feathers here, yeah, a little bit here and there, yeah. So we just kind of don't do too many lines, just a little bit here, the exterior and so on, yes. So use the paper more, yeah. Over there, a little bit something, a little bit something, a little bit something, yes. And over there, we're going to have a little bit, of course, this kind of part, yeah. a little bit much more, you know. Yeah, is the chest. So here under the chin, you're gonna have a little bit much more darker the nuances, yes, over there. Yeah, so just sharpen the pencil and the eye, kind of make it a little bit much more around the ear, yeah, over here, yeah. So it's just kind of visible, it is there, but not, you know, and the beak is kind of darker here, yeah, a little bit. And you have the cheek, yeah. The cheek is kind of much more lighter, so just kind of make this form of the cheek, the plumage here, less or more corresponding to the picture, yeah. So you're going to have something around those lines, yes. So this part is going to be kind of, you know, darker going this way, yeah. So just kind of add a little bit, maybe a few more. Yeah, over there is going to be much more stronger, isn't it? Under the chin is going to be something around those lines. Yeah, so just kind of go a little bit here and there, yeah. Try to get this approximately how it looks, yeah. Doesn't have to be super, hyper perfect. Yeah, something around those lines. Okay, and we do with the chest. So the chest, of course, is much more and light, yeah. So just kind of, you know, try to, you know, see this part now is going to be much more kind of darker here. Yes, I'm going to have this kind of, you see, color here visible. Yes, so it's going to be kind of, again, a little bit darker here. Yeah, this part is going to be kind of have the feathers a little bit darker here. Yeah, and now over there, all the rest now over here. Yeah, so we're just kind of going to get this little bit, you know, like that. The lower part is going to be much more darker, yeah, a little bit, yes, because it's the chest kind of, you know, much more darker. There I'm going to use the paper, so I don't going to kind of entirely, you know, here I can push it a bit black, yes, because this can be kind of in the shadow and everything, but the other parts I'm going to leave it a little bit darker here. Donc, je vais laisser légèrement plus foncé, vraiment là. Et ici, ça va être l'autre poitrine, n'est-ce pas? Donc, elle va être légèrement en ombre, cette partie-là, et on va voir cette poitrine. Vraiment, on va nous donner ce genre de forme plus ou moins, oui. Donc, ici, on va légèrement, voilà, augmenter certains contrastes de certaines plumes, really. Okay? Et ça va être légèrement plus foncé, etc. Okay? Ici, on va voir quelques vraiment plumages allant dans toutes sortes, n'est-ce pas? Et même peut-être, voilà, on va avoir la ligne ici, légèrement quelque chose là, ça va être légèrement peut-être en ombre. OK, et cette partie-là, on va laisser juste légèrement quelque chose là. OK. Et bien sûr, on va avoir ici quelques petites plumes, là, allant dans ce sens, n'est-ce pas? Ça va être légèrement en ombre. On va voir la patte intérieure beaucoup plus assombrie, n'est-ce pas? Okay. Un peu plus assombrie. On va faire plus ou moins les pattes ici et les autres parties là et là. Voilà. Ça va être plus ou moins quelque chose de cette sorte. Et maintenant, ici, on va voir ça en ombre. On va voir légèrement, voilà, un fond, l'autre. Et ça va être légèrement en arrière. OK, donc on peut les mettre légèrement beaucoup plus, voilà. Comme c'est là, OK. Et la même chose ici, disons que c'est légèrement plus épais ici, là, comme ça, OK. C'est la pâte. Ici, la pâte va être aussi beaucoup plus foncée. Et ici, toute cette partie, c'est légèrement en bas. On utilise les papiers Kraft ici, n'est-ce pas? Et so here we kind of add the plumage a little bit, kind of trace of something of the plumbing in there. And we're going to do now this kind of, you see, feathers there, yeah, the wing. So here, this kind of going to go a little bit inside the wing, and we're going to have the wing form going somewhere like this. Yeah, over there, we're going to have this going that way. And we have some kind of forms there, you know, so it's going to kind of resemble a little bit the kind of wings there. And over here, of course, it's going to get a little bit kind of inside there, yeah, the nuances. And we're going to have some kind of darker parts somewhere there, yeah, and a little bit maybe, you know, darker here. And the tail we have here, yeah, a little bit visible, and it's going like this, And over there we have kind of a little bit kind of, you know, be featherish, a little bit looking, yeah, over there, yeah. So we just kind of make it even stronger here and there. And here's going to be the collar. And from this collar, wait a minute, the collar is here. Okay. Okay, so the collar going to go somewhere here, yeah. And this is going to be the part of the wings and everything. So the wings go further like this, like that. And this is kind of featherish part. Yes, that's all more. Okay. So, and now, this tail, yeah. So I see that this is kind of, you see, darker from here, yeah. Okay, a little bit, yes, a few lines, yeah. There and there. And we have a little bit those ones on the over here, yeah. So just kind of make it is, you know, and kind of make it a little bit darker here and there, yeah. Kind of look a little bit kind of differences here and there. And here, of course, you can make it stronger, a little bit stuff, you know, going this way and that way, yes. So you're gonna have the tail kind of coming from the bird this way or the other way, and here is kind of, you know, rounded and so on. So, and now, of course, we can put some lines. One thing I forgot here, this branch, okay, the lower part is going to be much more darker, yeah, and the top a little bit much more thinner, this the black line, yeah. And of course here we're going to have some kind of shadow, probably, yes, coarse shadow there. The same also here, yeah, because the bird is on the branch, yeah, so I have a kind of coarse shadow visible there. And some kind of traces of kind of feathers part there. And now we're going to take the white one and look the cheeks. I'm going to just put here less or more the lighter parts, yeah, lighter part somewhere. So you're still going to keep it kind of the paper, but certainly going to be lighter parts, and like after darker, can put some kind of reflection in the eye. The top of the beak little bit kind of, you know, in lighter. And of course the beard, yes. So you're going to have, here you have some kind of lighter, these feathers, yes. And a little bit on the edge, and the end is much more lighter, you see over there, yeah. So you just kind of create a little bit kind of featherish look of this beard, of this kind of beard on the top of the head, yeah. So add a little bit something, and this is darker, but here you're going to have the lighter parts again, yeah. So you're going to have kind of, you know, lighter and, you know, much more whiter these parts, and you're going to have some kind of feathers here, you know, from under this, you know, parts. Here is going to be much more lighter, isn't it? Kind of featherish looking, few strokes here and there, yeah, few and there, few and there, yeah. Okay, so just kind of, you know, play gently with all this, you know, stuff. In the wings, you can add some kind of small kind of something there, yeah. Well, here's a bit lighter, so we can add some kind of, you know, reflections here. Even on the tail, you can add some. It's going to give you kind of much more dynamic of the tail, yeah. If you just adjust something over here, you see you have much more, you see, lighter, yes, this kind of, you know, feathers there. You're going to have a little bit, maybe something here, yeah. And of course, you're going to have some parts over here, yeah. So this is going to be much more lighter, yes. And now the parts. So you're going to have some kind of, you know, lighter reflection. I broke my nip over here, but anyway, you know, a little bit. And now the branch, yeah. So just kind of put a little bit kind of, you know, white, you know, reflection here and there on the branch. So you can give you kind of three-dimensional look, yes. And of course, you can make it a little bit the exterior part of the head, a little bit, you know, push it a little bit, much more contrasted, the whites and everything over there, yeah, a bit maybe over there. And this color over there, you can make it much more stronger, isn't it? So you can add certain, you know, things much more, you know, lighter, visible in there, yeah. And, you know, so you can kind of, here, unfortunately, is too much. So I'm going to leave it black, this part, yeah. And well, now with the black, you can add a little bit much more contrast, yeah, because as I can see here, yeah, you have certain parts, for example, as the wings, you can push it a little bit, yes, over there, over there, over there, yeah. And this is going to be kind of, you know, a little bit and here a little bit, kind of make it a little bit gentle, kind of fill it up a little bit. Yes, the darker part you leave here, yeah, and after this kind of fading, this is darker here, yeah, so you just push it a little bit. Yes, this is darker, under is darker, yeah, so just kind of push certain things which are kind of much more darker. So a little bit work here with the kind of imitating the furthers. You would have to do it very precisely, kind of small things here and there, yeah, and here a little bit stronger, yeah, over there. So just kind of give the impression of the furthers and everything, yes. But it's going to take you a little bit much more time to do this perfectly, yeah. But that is kind of pleasure of working with the bird after. So here kind of make it, this is darker, this color, isn't it? And here is a little bit darker, and then. So just kind of, gradually adjust a little bit certain darker parts more or less. And now the branch also put a little bit much more contrast on the lower part when the shadow is, yes, over there, and the part a little bit here and there, a little bit kind of adding much more, strongest contours here and there. And you're going to have it, and still the eye a little bit. I would go this way, and make it a little bit much more darker, this eye here, yeah. Okay, so it's going to be kind of still kind of, you can work this any way you want. You might have this kind of, you see, featherish looking parts of the tail and everything, yes. And also here on this parts of the wings, you might have some kind of, you see, added some kind of thing. You can have some kind of shadow under there and so on. And here a little bit much more smaller parts and everything. Yes, so just kind of certain contours, you can kind of push it a little bit more or less. So you might have this kind of, brief sketch of the bird, yeah, in the craft paper. So you can put the background a little bit different or something. Yeah, you can play with it, but this is kind of brief, way of sketching, fast. And the good thing about the craft paper is that des choses vraiment très bon avec les papiers craft, c'est que vous pouvez vraiment dessiner après la tête, vous pouvez vraiment très vite et composer vraiment les formes en deux couleurs et qui vont être beaucoup plus vraiment, beaucoup plus puissants, n'est-ce pas? Donc, si on va après ici avec les bics plus ou moins, voilà. Donc, quand vous dessinez légèrement plus grand, vous allez avoir un peu plus des détails, des nuances, etc. pour la tête, etc. et toutes sortes de choses, n'est-ce pas? Ça, c'est en dessus. Ça, ici, ça va être les bandeaux pour les yeux, n'est-ce pas? Ici, à quelque part ça, et ça va être les coups, là, à l'un là. Et bien sûr, vous allez avoir ce genre de forme vraiment qui va ressembler un peu vraiment avec les plumes. Donc ici, ça va être ça. Donc le bic va être à quelque part ici. L'œil est à quelque part là. Voilà, OK. Voilà, donc vous pouvez vraiment jouer très vite avec certains effets si vous poussez quelque chose. Voilà, comme ça. Voilà. Vous pouvez vraiment très vite croquer la forme vraiment de cet oiseau-là. OK. Très puissant, vraiment, ajoutant un peu peut-être plus de lumière, etc. Et vous pouvez vraiment jouer, faire les croquis très vite, mais dans cette façon un peu plus vraiment croquer là, hein, c'est pas vraiment à la perfection, là, etc. Et vous donnez tout de suite vraiment la forme des oiseaux, vraiment ici le bic, à quelque part ici, en bas, légèrement plus, voilà, puissant, n'est-ce pas? Ici et là, OK? Et bien sûr, ici, légèrement, voilà, et ça, légèrement plus foncé. So you can kind of sketch really briefly, very fast, this kind of forms of the bird, as you see it or as you kind of, imagine and everything, yes? And you can go with the white, you put some reflections here, yeah? You have some feathers look a little bit stronger here and there, yeah? So you're going to have kind of contour a little bit lighter here. It's going to be kind of, this part of the eye may be in light or something. And you have a little bit the cheek over there. So just you can add a few lines here and there. Yeah, not even entirely everywhere white. Yeah, a little bit here and there. Okay, and you have kind of decent kind of sketch, yeah, brief sketch of the bird and everything. Of course, after you can go much more further with it, yeah. You can go much more further with it if you just pass a little bit much more time and everything. So you can push it kind of a little bit whiter form behind, yes, some kind of background you see there, and just kind of disperse it. So if you want to kind of make this bird a little bit much more stronger, you will put some kind of white behind, yes, over there, yeah. So you can do also with the black. Donc vous pouvez vraiment, pour faire les oiseaux légèrement plus puissants, voilà, vous pouvez vraiment mettre encore, ajouter un peu plus vraiment des détails, etc. Mais ça dépend de qu'est-ce que vous voulez obtenir. Donc voilà. Et même les croquis comme ça, voyez-vous, très bref, voilà, ça va donner les caractères de cet oiseau plus intéressant. Donc, ce genre d'exercice, vous pouvez vraiment faire pour vous habituer un peu plus à papier Kraft, etc. Donc, vous allez obtenir ce genre de facilité de fond. Voyez-vous, juste quelques lignes blanches, quelques lignes noires, etc. Et toutes sortent parfaitement bien, n'est-ce pas? So that's all for today, for this video. And practice any kind of, bird, whatever you want to draw. Yeah, and just kind of, bigger the drawing is, much better it comes. In smaller ones, it's kind of, you need to spend a bit much more time for the nuances and everything, So I don't want these videos to be long. I just kind of make the characteristic, the most kind of, important things, and make it a little bit, in there. So just kind of get this feeling approximately how you can, make it, the drawings on Kraft, much more faster and everything, yeah. So, donc, c'est à peu près tout. Et ce genre d'exercice, vraiment bref, etc., ça va vous donner un peu plus de liberté d'explorer un peu plus en nuance, en détail après. Mais première chose, vraiment croquer comme ça, donner un petit accent par ici, par là, et ça, c'est à peu près assez. OK, merci beaucoup et au plaisir la prochaine fois. Thank you very much and see you next time.